Hello again, everyone. We're off and running on this Saturday, June 1st edition. Can you believe it? Thoroughbred action here from Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you on the horse path. Dozen races on the show tonight as we kick off a new month. And speaking of kicking things off, let's send it on up to track announcer Pete Aiello for much, much more.
12 races on a Saturday in South Florida with sunny skies and a carryover in the Rainbow Six, a fast main track and a firm turf. First of the day over the firm turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers in for $12,500. A field of 8 signed on. The favorites included the 8, Looking Forever, and number 5, Gradar's Resolve.
Racing at Gulfstream. First to break the line is Plea Bargain from down toward the inside. Up on the outside, there's Bragg Dude with some tactical speed today. El Corazon in the yellow colors comes away third behind the top duo. Then back to Malios ahead of Gradar's Resolve. He's fourth last. Third last is More Than Teddy. The two at the back, Leroy's Gem. And at the back of the field is the stretch running Looking Forever. Around the first turn they go. And up front, Bragg Dude now shoves a neck a half length on top as Plea Bargain will defer and race from second. These two have gone 3 lengths ahead of a third running El Corazon with Malios poised to strike on the outside fourth as Bragg Dude gets on with it. Gap of 3 to Gradar's Resolve racing ahead of More Than Teddy, then Looking Forever, and Leroy's Gem is last. 23 seconds for an aggressive opening quarter speed, and Bragg Dude allowed to strut his stuff under Marcos Meneses, bumps the margin to 7 or 8. Plea Bargain, who was part of that early tussle, is now second through a 47-second half mile. Malios on the outside third, El Corazon fourth, back to fifth, Gradar's Resolve, then More Than Teddy and Looking Forever, and Leroy's Gem is last. Around the far turn, Bragg Dude coming to an abrupt stop here. Here comes the cavalry, and up on the outside, Gradar's Resolve with a blitz to take over the lead. Malios ran with him from second. Up on the outside, Looking Forever is in stride third. From between horses, El Corazon is fourth. After 3 quarters and 1:12 and 4, there's a quarter of a mile left to get. And up on the outside, Gradar's Resolve and Barrios made first run. They'll have to hold off Looking Forever on the outside after 3 quarters and 1:12 and 4. Eighth of a mile left to get. Gradar's Resolve tries to stay to it here. He leads by 2. Looking Forever shifted ground. That did himself no favors as Gradar's Resolve is close to home with the lead. And Gradar's Resolve to kick off the card, 2.5 clear. Looking Forever second, El Corazon third, then Malios. And Bragg Dude actually recovered to be fifth in 1:43 and 1.
Number 5, Gradar's Resolve, proved he's back in winning form last time out, and he gets the win here this afternoon under jockey Hector Barrios for trainer Eddie Broom and owners Richard Malouf and Eddie Broom. It was 8 Looking Forever second and a formful result ahead of the 4 El Corazon, who ran third. Let's go to the second race, a 1-mile maiden claimer. Price tag here, $10,000. A field of 7. The favorite was the 3, Red Carrots.
And they're off. Moving in the center, that's T's Southern Dude, who was away smoothly. The big favorite, Red Carrots, moves to challenge. At the rail, it's Mysterio, and Rhombus won't be far away. Out in the center of the race course is That's All He Wrote. The one way at the back early is Golden Prince. Out of the chute and onto the main course, advantage to long shot T's Southern Dude, who moves in front by 2 over That's All He Wrote in second. Red Carrots moves to be third, Rhombus fourth. Mysterio guiding to the clear under Torres, racing about 5 lengths off the pace, a length better than Coyote Quickstep. And then it's a gap of at least 10 to Golden Prince, who is way back. Opening quarter was reasonable, 25 and 1 as they head to the half-mile point. Advantage to T's Southern Dude by a length and a quarter. That's All He Wrote is second. Rhombus is going to make him move as Rhombus is 3 wide on the outside. Red Carrot's going to try to quicken, but Mysterio's going to get the jump on him as Mysterio moves into a joint fourth, a gap of 5 to Coyote Quickstep and Golden Prince at the back. 48 and 2 for the opening half mile, a distinct quickening in the second quarter, and now Red Carrots is all buried down toward the inside. So That's All He Wrote gets the advantage in first run on the other favorite, Mysterio. Rhombus is on the outside, still right there, and now Red Carrots tries to swing into action, but Mysterio with a major advantage on him after 3 quarters and 1:13 and 3. They turn for the money. That's All He Wrote trying to stay off with the Mysterio on the inside, but folks, Mysterio is just too good, and Mysterio is now well clear. That's All He Wrote, trying to hold on to second. Golden Prince is interested for a slice, but nobody gets to Mysterio. Mysterio wins easy under Christian Torres by 5 in the end. That's All He Wrote second, Golden Prince third, Red Carrots fourth in 1:40 and 1.
Rough trip if you backed Red Carrots in this race. Got pinned down inside and never shook free. That was good news for Mysterio fans, as Mysterio moved off to win it easy under jockey Christian Torres. Javier Gonzalez, the winning trainer of this son of Broken Vow for Castillo Consulting. Second, number 6, That's All He Wrote, ahead of the 7 Golden Prince, who ran third. And we'll be right back.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon. Maiden Claimers at 5 furlongs over the turf. Price tag here, $12,500. Scratch the 3, Fried Plantain, a field of 8. Favorites included 2, Drill Down Dude, and 6, Broadcast Time.
And they're off. A bit slower than the others was Stun. Good start out wide for Reggae Pirate, who heads off for the early lead. Moving to be second is the favorite Broadcast Time. Awesome Stack is away racing in third. Then it's a gap of another length back to Stun, who recovers with McBride out wide. In between horses, Drill Down Dude. 3 better than Operated, and the trailer is I'm a Coalman. They speed past the opening quarter with long shot Reggae Pirate in control by a length. Broadcast Time is second. Awesome Stack on the outside is now third. Stun is fourth. Drill Down Dude races from fifth. Then to the far outside goes a running McBride. He's trying to get underway as they make their way to the top of the stretch. With the advantage, it's still Reggae Pirate, but up on the outside, Awesome Stack. In between horses, Broadcast Time, Drill Down Dude, widest of all. 1/8 of a mile to go. Broadcast Time now strides to a narrow lead. Awesome Stack tries to hang with him, and these two to settle the score. Broadcast Time is in front. Awesome Stack is running out of time. It's Broadcast Time in front. Awesome Stack is second. Drill Down Dude is third. Then Reggae Pirate in 57-1.
Number 6, Broadcast Time, takes care of business off as the second choice in the betting under jockey Miguel Vasquez, the son of Justin Phillip of Maiden No More for RAF Productions and trainer Cam Gambilotti. Second, number 7, Awesome Stack, and third was the 2, Drill Down Dude. Let's go to the fourth race. This was the feature race early on the program, the Ocala Stakes for 3-year-olds at 6.5 furlongs, $75,000 in guaranteed purse money. Field of 7, off-time favorite was number 4, Garter and Tie.
And they're off in the Ocala. Cafe Du Monde was off slowly, about 3 lengths last. Good start for Leaky Cup and Gladiator King with Running for Riz down toward the inside. Long shot Rayo My King is away in fourth. Outside fifth goes Seismic Jolt, working 4 ahead of Garter and Tie, and 3 more to Cafe Du Monde. Pace aplenty here, and Leaky Cup is in front. Leaky Cup leads the race 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Gladiator King is second. Back to third, Running for Riz. Now on to fourth is Seismic Jolt. Seismic Jolt making a move all the way up into third, and he's moving right now under Zayas. 5 ahead of Rayo My King. Garter and Tie tries to move up after this sharp pace, and Cafe Du Monde is last, and they went 21-4 to the quarter, and Seismic Jolt continues to move. Seismic Jolt 3 wide, Gladiator King from between horses. Garter and Tie is in high gear now. Sanchez has him rolling only 2 lengths off the lead as they run to the top of the stretch. Garter and Tie with a big sweeping move under a full head of steam has swept by to take the lead. Seismic Jolt is back to second. Then it's a battle for the minors. Cafe Du Monde coming on with Running for Riz and Gladiator King, but today is all about Garter and Tie. Garter and Tie and Jeffrey Sanchez demolish the field in the Ocala. They win by 6. Very close for second, either Cafe Du Monde or Seismic Jolt. Fourth was Running for Riz ahead of Gladiator King in 1:15-4.
Number 4, Garter and Tie, way back early in today's fourth race, but the pace was fast, and he had a lot of bottom coming out of longer races. He swooped by them all past the quarter-mile pole and ran up the score impressively. Jeffrey Sanchez aboard the son of Brooks and Down, who was a good 2-year-old. He's a stakes winner as a 3-year-old, and he's trained by Ralph Nix for Jack's or Better Farm. We go to the fifth race now and start the middle pick 4 on the turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for $12,500. A field of 9 signed on. Favorites were 3, Faithful Sue, and 4, Miquaima.
And they're off. Hollywood Tomcat was slow to start. Bar Libre was quick to start, but Miquaima is being sent through, and so is Vitame from down toward the inside. And Vitame has inside position and floats out Miquaima in the run around the turn. These two are going quickly. They've opened 3.5 on Bar Libre, who's now racing in third. Outside while fourth is Special Counsel. Tucked in fifth goes Faithful Sue. Then it's Patient Digna, who is patient at this stage. Purple Silks, but better than 10 lengths off these breakaway leaders. They work two ahead of Queen's Quarters, third last. Second last is Voila, La Victoire, and the trailer is Hollywood Tomcat. The opening quarter, Lightning 22-1, and Miquaima and Jockey Semi Camacho taking no prisoners here. They lead by 3.5 lengths. Racing in second position is Vitame. She's about 8 or 9 ahead of the rest of the horses, led outside by a 3-wide Patient Digna. Special Counsel is between horses, and Bar Libre is toward the rail. Now Faithful Sue gets underway, working 2.5 clear of Queen's Quarters, then Voila, La Victoire, and Hollywood Tomcat is last. The opening half mile was 46 seconds flat, a bit of a breather in the second quarter, but as they approach the top of the stretch, Miquaima's lead is down to 2 lengths. Vitame is second, and the rest start to close in. From the back, Faithful Sue, in between horses, Patient Digna. Queen's Quarters moving sharply on the grandstand side as they've reeled in the top two. Here's Queen's Quarters on the far outside. Faithful Sue hits the front, but not for long, as Queen's Quarters has all the momentum out in the center. Back at the inside of Miquaima, Queen's Quarters back on the turf and right to the winner's circle under Christian Torres, 2 in front. Faithful Sue second, Miquaima was third, closer for fourth, Patient Digna or Vitame in 130 flat.
Number 8, Queen's Quarters, has a lot of back class on turf. Even though we haven't seen her on the turf lately, she's good on grass, and she proves it here today. If you were a fan of hers, you got a nice price. You got Christian Torres for a riding double. Elizabeth Dobles continues on a tear over the last 60 days for owners Lawrence Sargent and Michelle Rolsa. Let's go to race 6, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch the 1, Cotton 2, a field of 7. The favorites included number 5, Eclipse Moon, and number 7, Sky Point.
And they're off. Clean beginning. From the inside, Ebrio sent out of there to try to get a clear advantage, and he'll oblige Ebrio, the target early. Far outside, it's Organic Jenny. From between horses, it's Dawn Patrol. Eclipse Moon is there, and then down to the inside, an Irish Letters. Wide on the course is Sky Point, and the early trailer is Cool Mover. Out of the chute and on to the main course, and apprentice Miguel Arroyo has sent Ebrio clear to a 7-length lead. Opening quarter, robust, 23-2. Back to second is Dawn Patrol, third out wide, Organic Jenny. Saving ground at the inside is Irish Letters with Eclipsed Moon between horses, and Sky Point out deep on the course. Far back, but with pace ahead of him, is Cool Mover. They moved out of the half-mile point, and Ebrio going as fast as he can for as far as he can. He's inside half a mile from home with an 8 or 9 length lead, but he went 45-3 for the opening half mile. Sky Point starts to run home pretty well. Here's Sky Point all the way up into a joint second, getting around Organic Jenny, who's driven. Back to fourth is the long shot to Dawn Patrol. From the back, Cool Mover starts to get underway as they make their way to the final quarter of a mile. Ebrio just did too much too soon, and he's on fumes as Sky Point takes aim on the outside and Cool Mover from the back. So it's Sky Point up to take the lead. Cool Mover's going to try to run with him. Sky Point and Cool Mover, these two with 1/8 of a mile to go. Sky Point has the lead. Cool Mover takes his shot on the outside, and Cool Mover now doing the better of the work of the two. These two well clear of the others. They went so fast early. That was great news for Cool Mover, and Cool Mover and Juan Lopez will win it. Sky Point game. He fought every step of the journey. He was second. They were well clear of Eclipse Moon third in 138-1.
Really fast early pace in race number 6 sets it up for the horse who was way back early, and he got the victory. Talking about the 3, Cool Mover under jockey Juan Lopez. He had a duel with Sky Point, and these two left nothing on the table. Cool Mover gets the decision for Jesus Lander and Ryder Tank Inc. Second, the 7, Sky Point, and we'll be right back.
And the Princess Rudy with a quarter mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just 1/8 of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. The powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
with an eye-opening performance.
Awesome again has won.
Joseph kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back for race number 7 on the program, leadoff leg of today's Rainbow Six. Around 2 turns on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for $12,500. We have a field of 9. The favorite at 2-5. Number 4, Source Control.
And they're off. Yale Dio gets the first call and fires to the front with Dazzling Pros moving to take him on. I Got Sunshine widest of all and moving up. And Sweetest Boy splits horses to head off the field in the charge to the first turn. It will be Manessis and Sweetest Boy who come away with the lead. Yale Dio right back at him second. I Got Sunshine, but is now racing in third. At the inside, Didn't Do It follows along fourth, back to fifth, and Dazzling Pros. He's situated about 5 lengths behind. He works ahead of Osvaldo, who himself is in front of Lookin' Savvy. The 2 at the back are Arago and Source Control. Favorite is last of the 9 here through an opening quarter in a spirited 22-4. They head into the backstretch now, and long shots up front. Yale Deal to the inside, Sweetest Boy to the outside. They're stride for stride, working 3 ahead of I Got Sunshine third. Didn't Do It is now fourth, back to fifth, and Dazzling Pros. Inside sixth is Osvaldo. Then back to seventh goes Arago. Eighth is Source Control, and now ninth and last is Lookin' Savvy. As they swing to the far turn through a 46-4 half mile. The favorite just slammed on the brakes, Source Control. Meanwhile, Alvarez kicked Lookin' Savvy 4 wide, and he's now moving up, and he'll have no problem with Racing Room. Meanwhile, Source Control's got a big problem with Racing Room. He just slammed on the brakes again. Meanwhile, Didn't Do It has the lead as Lookin' Savvy tries to blitz past 2 better than third running Dazzling Pros, and they're at the top of the stretch. Toward the inside, it's Didn't Do It. On the outside, it's Lookin' Savvy, and Lookin' Savvy doing the better work, but Didn't Do It is up for a fight, and Didn't Do It backs right back, battling back is what I'm trying to say, as they come to the wire. Lookin' Savvy is still in front, and Lookin' Savvy wins narrowly. Didn't Do It with a game try second, Dazzling Pros third, Source Control an unlucky fourth in 1:30-2.
Number 4, Source Control with an absolutely brutal trip. He was very unlucky going around the far turn. Meanwhile, the tale of 2 trips is Jose Alvarez on 9, Lookin' Savvy. These 2 were alongside each other going around the turn. Alvarez kicked to the outside. Sometimes that's the right move. It was here today. He got the victory for Masarasa and Eddie Broom. Again, Jose Alvarez on board for the winning ride. Training double for Eddie Broom. Let's go to the 8th race and start the late pick 5, 6.5 furlongs the journey. Claimers in for $6,250. Field of 11. The favorites were 1, Fergalicious, and 2, Nikki Bella.
And they're off. Stumbling very badly there was Dancing Noel. Good start for Trap Me Later, who's away to the early lead, with Nikki Bella moving to challenge from second. Up on the outside, Cuckoo Kenya gets a good tracking spot, third off the speed. Down inside is Fergalicious, Dancing Noel between horses alongside Tuesday's Rose. Then back to She Nailed It on the far outside, yellow blinkers only about 3 lengths off the lead. Inside of her is Memorize, a gap of another 3 to the 3 at the back. They are Cotton to Ya, Tormented to Oro, and Flying Girl. Pace of plenty, 22-2 for the opening quarter speed. And here's Cuckoo Kenya moving right now to take on Trap Me Later. Nikki Bellis called it an afternoon. She nailed it in stride, and Memorize also starts to run home a bit with Tuesday's Rose. Fergalicious, the favorite, trying to get a rally going. She's 4 or 5 lengths off the lead as they converge on the leader. Now from between, it's Memorize and Manny Cruz to put a neck on top. She nailed it as second, back to third, Cuckoo Kenya. Tuesday's Rose angles widest of all for a run. Dancing Noel is next, and they're at the top of the stretch. She Nailed It has the lead, but Tuesday's Rose motivated to go after on the outside. These 2 work ahead of Memorize third, 1/8 of a mile left. Tuesday's Rose now strides to a clear lead, and Rios drives her out. It's Tuesday's Rose in front. Cotton to Ya flying up into second. Tuesday's Rose in front. Cotton to Ya second, closer for third. Either Dancing Noel or She Nailed It.
Fast pace and a contentious pace at that, and number 5, Tuesday's Rose, was well suited to that scenario, tipping off cover into the top of the stretch and getting the victory for Jesus Rios and owner and trainer Juan Carlos Sevilla. Second was number 10, Cotton to Ya, from way back, ahead of number 4, Dancing Noel. She holds her form well. She ended up third. We go to the 9th race and start the late pick 4 on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Scratch the 5 and the 13, a field of 11. The favorites were 3, Power Walker, and 7, Too Stormy.
And they're off. inside, Wildcat Saint gets the first call, but they're lining up the challenge as Power Walker moves on to take over. Shidoshi's on his outside. Widest of all to the first turn is Dragon Moon, but he's trying to work over. Too Stormy, the favorite in the top flight, slamming on the brakes and might have clipped heels was Are You Talking to Me toward the back of the field, and at the back of the field is Manhattan Project. So around the first turn they go, and through it all, Power Walker comes away with the lead. Leads by 3 over Dragon Moon in second. Shidoshi is third. Too Stormy in the white blinkers is between horses and out 3 wide. That's Tide of the Desert. Then it's a length and a half back to Wildcat Saint, who won the break but settles in mid-flight. Widest of all down the backstretch is America's Samard, and Southern Cal is from between. Then at the rail goes Mosca. He's about 6.5 off the lead, working 2 better than Are You Talking to Me? And the trailer is Manhattan Project. Field of 11 separated by about 8 lengths in the run past the half-mile point. 24-1 for the opening quarter speed, and Power Walker has the lead. Second is Dragon Moon, third outside and Too Stormy. Shidoshi at the inside is now fourth, followed fifth by America's Samard, outside of Tide of the Desert. Wildcat Saints in tight, Mosca's at the rail. Then Are You Talking to Me? Trying to run home from the back is Southern Cal, and trailing the field is Manhattan Project as they run to the top of the stretch. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Power Walker had something in the tank, and Power Walker turns first again, 2.5, now 3 clear. Too Stormy is second. Toward the inside, Dragon Moon now third. The rest left in the wake of Power Walker. Power Walker with a big-time run today. He's widening in deep stretch. Too Stormy a clear second as Power Walker a gate-to-wire winner. Too Stormy is second. Are You Talking to Me nails third, ahead of Shidoshi fourth in 1:29 and 1.
A formful result to kick off the late pick 4 as the favorites run 1-2 with the 3 Power Walker impressing in victory, taking pressure early and then drawing off late for trainer Georgina Baxter and jockey Amisai Al Jaramillo. Power Walker, the son of Stroll, owned by the Midwest Thoroughbreds. Too Stormy settled for second yet again, ahead of the 6 Are You Talking to Me, who ran third. We go to the 10th race now. We're on the main track for this one at 6 furlongs, and we start the late pick 3. These are allowance horses of the Florida-bred variety. A field of 8 off-time favorites included number 1, Gnarly, and number 5, Kong Style.
And they're all. Kong Style was off in a tangle and is one of the last to begin. From the center, SCOTUS Care ridden for the lead by Zayas, and he'll get a clear advantage. From the inside, it's Gnarly away in the top flight. In between horses, Chinamato out wide on the course is Famous and Flashy. Then back to Fortunate Friends, racing ahead of Kong Style and Glory of Florida, and at the back is Wild Wigglin' Jack. Past the half and moving to the far turn, and with the advantage it's SCOTUS Care, but up on the outside, Famous and Flashy at a big number is up to challenge from second. Gnarly is third, missing in fourth is Chinamato. 3 wide fifth is Fortunate Friend, sixth, while 4 wide is Kong Style. That's a tough spot to win from. 4 ahead of Glory of Florida, and Wild Wigglin' Jack is last as they run to the top of the stretch. With a quarter of a mile left to get, Fortunate Friends and Kong Style continue to battle on the outside of this leader, Famous and Flashy. Chinamato is next and Gnarly at the rail. 3/16 to go. Famous and Flashy fights to hold it. Fortunate Friend is now taking the lead. Then it's Kong Style and Glory of Florida from the back. 16th to go. Alvarez trying to get some more out of Fortunate Friends on the outside in Kong Style. Here's the line. Photo finish. Heads bobbing up and down. It was either Kong Style or Fortunate Friends in 1:10-4.
Tight finish to today's 10th race, but the head bob and the victory goes to Jose Alvarez aboard number 7, Fortunate Friends. Jose gets his second winner today, and this son of JP's Gusto was vastly improved over the last couple of months for Altogether Stable and trainer Anna Varsi. 5, Kong Style, and a tough try. He just missed ahead of the 6, Glory of Florida, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late Daily Double. Don't go away.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for the 11th race on the afternoon. First half of the late Daily Double. Allowance horses on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Field of 8 signed on. Favorites were 3, Cha-Cha Heels, and 7, Yako.
And they're off. Awkward getaway for Cha-Cha Heels. She kind of stutter-stepped at the beginning. Subsidiary is away for the lead, and up on the inside, Oscura. Moving up on the outside, Crazy for Sophia. Then it's the gray Yako. The favorite spun about 3 wide around that first turn, working 2 ahead of Money Factor. Then it's Final Flurry, and Cha Cha Heels is last. They make their way into the first turn with Subsidiary and Jaramillo getting clear. They lead the race now by about 1.25 lengths. Second is Crazy for Sophia. Oscar is keyed up third. Yako is fourth. Back to fifth is Headstrong Motherwell. She's in between horses here. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Money Factor. Inside and Cha Cha Heels. And at the back is Final Flurry. Inside half a mile from home now, as the opening quarter was just 25-1, so Subsidiary just walking the dog on the top end. From the outside, Crazy for Sophia's second, Oscura is a Headstrong third. Yako, the favorite, has been posted wide every step of the journey and races a length better than Motherwell. Then it's Money Factor, 2 better than Cha Cha Heels, and Final Flurry is last of the lot as they swing to the far turn. 49-2 for the opening half mile. Subsidiary should be fresh. She leads the race a half a length. On the outside, Crazy for Sophia is going to make her work right now. Yako in between horses, not kicking on much at all. Money Factor is 3 wide, then Oscura. Cha Cha Heels is going to have to go around them, but is in full gear as they move to the top of the stretch. Jaramillo and Subsidiary have been in front from the outset, and they still have the lead. Crazy for Sophia, making her presence known on the outside. Down the center and Cha Cha Heels. Here's Cha Cha Heels as coming on the far outside. The start didn't matter. Cha Cha Heels is in front. Crazy for Sophia second, Money Factor third, then Subsidiary, and Oscura. Yako, the favorite, wound up last.
If you're betting Gulfstream Park without a program, you're probably doing pretty well if you're doing one thing, and that's betting Jairo Rendon on the turf course over the last 45 days, as he's been winning every turf race in sight, it seems, and he does it again here with number 3, Cha Cha Heels. Carlisa Racing Stable having a very nice month, as is trainer Lily Curtinez. This daughter of Mission Impassable is your 11th race winner. Meanwhile, the favorite Yako just never comfortable today. She rounded up last. 12th and final race over the main track at 5 furlongs, 2-year-olds of the special weight variety. These are Florida breds, in fact, with a field of 8. Favorites included the 3, Poe, and the 5, Chance It.
And runners away. Poe gets the first call and fires to the top. Up on the outside, Smash Factor moves to challenge, and Chance It's between horses. Away in fourth is See the Song. Then comes Monforte with Gangly. Cosmic Assault is between horses, and Excalibur is last of the 8 as Poe gets clear. Poe and Jeffrey Sanchez does it well at this stage. Leads 3 parts of a length. Smash Factor moves to take him on from second. Back to third is Chance It. Up on the outside, Monforte is now into third. Trying to run home from fifth is Gangly. Then it's a gap of 3 to Cosmic Assault with See the Song. Excalibur last as they run to the top of the stretch. Poe was traveling well earlier, but now he's overhauled by Smash Factor, who takes the lead. Smash Factor's in front. Poe tries to hang with him second. Into the clear comes Chance It. Monforte very green. Final 1/8 of a mile. Smash Factor asked to finish the job by Rios. Chance It loose and charging. It's Smash Factor in front. He's 11-1, and he's a winner. Smash Factor all the way. Second is Chance It. Third is Poe. Fourth is Gangly in 58-2.
Winner of the finale was an impressive winner, and he was an overlaid winner as number 6, Smash Factor, gets the job done under jockey Jesus Rios. For trainer Mike Yates and the Stonehenge LLC, the son of Kozan gets the victory. Coupling Kozan with Mike Yates and Stonehenge Farm, it's mystifying that you got 11-1. If you backed him, congratulations. Second 5, Chance It, ahead of number 3, Poe, who ran third. Rainbow Six shows multiple winning tickets for just over $4,900. We have a carryover in the Rainbow Six tomorrow. Moving forward, almost $1.9 million.
12 up, 12 down on the first day of June. We're back at it here tomorrow. It'll be an 11-race Sunday card that gets underway at 1:15 p.m. And just looking ahead, we are dark after Sunday's action, dark Monday and Tuesday. Do note, this coming Wednesday, June the 5th, we are running a live racing day here at Gulfstream, an 8-race card, and 1:15 start time's the norm over the next few days. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day, hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.